a corrosive. And so that, anything that undermines civilization, I think, is not good. And go back to my point of we need to do everything possible to support civilization and move it in a positive direction. And I felt that that Twitter kept moving more and more in a negative direction. And my hope and aspiration was to change that and have it be a positive force for civilization.
It is not perceived like this. People are very happy to listen to that approach, but the perception is very different.
Well, I think it depends on, I think if somebody is a regular Twitter user, I think most people would say that their experience has improved. We've gotten rid of 90% of the bots and the scams and the various bad things that were happening. We've gotten rid of, now at this point, I think 95% of the child exploitation material that was on Twitter, which was a shock to see, the amount of that. That was really terrible. Some of that had been going on for 10 years and no action. So I think we've done a lot of good in that respect. And then I think we've also done things like we have open sourced the algorithm. So we're trying to be as transparent as possible. So Twitter is the only social media company where you can see the actual code of the algorithm. So it's not like some secret black box. Yeah. I mean, the way to build trust is not take my word for it. It's let's show you exactly how it works and full transparency. And we're also going to be showing, if your account is in any way affected by the Twitter system, you can see it clearly. Just, moving in, I think, a good direction. I think the recommendation algorithm, I don't want to go on too long for Twitter, but I think it's actually quite good, and that those who are on the Twitter system, I think, generally think it's good. We are seeing all-time highs in usage. So at least, for the public out there, they are using the system more. So we're seeing pretty significant week-over-week growth in usage. So the public is speaking with their time, and if they're putting their time on Twitter, that's a very good signal. So that's very positive.
What would you say to advertisers who left Twitter to convince them to come back?
Yeah, actually, I should say that maybe with a few exceptions, almost all the advertisers have said they've either come back or they said they will come back. So actually, I feel pretty optimistic about the future. Yeah, so we're really, at this point, I believe, actually I'm not aware of any advertiser that is, they've either come back or they said they will come back. I'm not aware of any exceptions. There are probably a few exceptions, but overall I think it's very positive.
Good. So we will have now a broader conversation. We will ask Christelle Edelman from Orange, the CEO of Orange, to join us, as well as Antoine Arnaud from LVMH. Why they are arranging, there is there is one question that I would like to take care. So finally we are all together again. I had another question, but I will save it for later, and I will give the floor to Christelle Edelman, who is the CEO of Orange, and She is very much excited about putting some harsh, difficult question to you.
Let's go.
I'm not sure that's so difficult. But so I like to talk about obviously social networks and Twitter. And I was
Twitter.
not sure if I heard what you just said with,
Yeah.
with Maurice, but obviously social networks and Twitter have been a fantastic tool to develop free speech and open debates that maybe were not possible before that.
Sure.
Now, there's also another side of it, which is that there can be some disinformation, fake news,
Fake news? What? That's crazy.
Fake news, yeah. Believe it or
I
not.
don't believe
You
it.
believe that?
Wait,
Believe it or
how do I know this is real?